The Big Show with Night and Day. Buy 5 barista-made coffees and get the 6th free. No catch. Just use their coffee card.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hodaki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Thursday afternoon, the 25th of July, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Yeah.
Mogi, you stallion, you Greek Adonis, you statue of a man. How's life?
Going pretty grouse, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. Yeah. Thursday, man. Took a while to get here.
Yeah.
But glad to be here now. And just today, we get to do today and tomorrow. So pretty thrilled to see how we go. And I know we've got a bloody huge show today.
Massive show. I always sort of view Thursday as the precipice day. You know what I mean? On the precipice of the weekend. We're not far away. We just sort of get through Thursday and then it's Friday. Keyzie, you mad bastard. How's life?
I'm pretty sleepy today. I don't know why.
You're Sleepy Joe as well.
You're looking a bit doughy-eyed, I have to say.
But hang on, you say that every day, though.
Yeah.
So it's hard to tell if I actually am a bit green around the gills or not.
Is it because you just scoffed a massive pie and you're having that after-lunch kind of doziness?
I don't know, because that's pretty much my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Eating a pie.
Yeah.
Usually I can power through it, but maybe if I just take the next 10 or so minutes off and you guys just run things and I'll just
good.
have a rest.
Yeah, that's no worries, man. All goods. All goods.
You look good.
Yeah, thanks, man.
You do, actually.
Is there anything in particular? Is it...
The whole package.
Yeah.
You're doing your best to make that hat
as filthy as everything else? Yeah.
It is amazing how quickly it's gone from a brand new hat to quite filthy.
Here's Haughty Jade all over it.
Well, because, this is what I do. When I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is put my hat on.
I'm surprised you take it off.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I sleep in it as well. You know what I mean? But you're right, fellas. It is going to be a massive show. For one thing, I've had a massive revelation after being with my wife for 26 years.
My wife.
And Keyzie, speaking of wives, you're a bit outraged about some of your wife's behaviour.
Hang on. No.
Not outraged, but you...
Jace, I had a revelation.
Yeah, okay, a revelation.
After 12 years of being together.
I thought you were disgusted.
No, that was Jase with his wife.
Yeah.
And Mogi, you were saying you were absolutely filthy with your wife for something.
I just don't know how she makes me love her even more every day.
Oh, is that
it's
what it was?
It's making me real angry.
Yeah, whatever.
I just don't know how she gets more and more beautiful every day, fellas. But that's my cross to bear, I guess.
Yeah, whatever. Also, of course, your chance to get in the draw for Would You Rather, either Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final. Well, let's have a few tunes, shall we, fellas? Bit of Weezer.
Tune.
What a throbber.
3483, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
What are you up to, New Zealand?
Yeah, give us a ring.
What are you wearing?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Guns Roses there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon, 13 minutes past 4 o'clock. I just want to remind the listeners out there, too, of the talkback situation that we have. You can go on your iHeartRadio app, and on that app is a little microphone that you can push and send us messages directly to the studio, fellas?
That's right. Voice messages you record yourself, we get them here, and then we can play them out on air, provided they don't feature too much filth.
Well, I don't mind a bit of filth, Keyzie.
I know you don't.
Yeah. In fact, I enjoy a bit of filth.
Speaking of filth, actually, I've got something that's really bugging me, fellas.
Has it been bugging you?
Well, yes.
It's been bugging me. Incidentally, was that us singing in that? It's been bugging me?
You can't tell, can you?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's us and Jordan Luck.
Right, okay, yeah.
So does this happen with you guys? You find out someone's coming over to your house. So I think we have discussed this. So you make out as though your house is a showroom at all times by cleaning it to within an inch of its life.
Yes.
Do you do that?
No.
Well, you just said yes.
Well, no, I mean, yes, I know what you mean. People clean their houses to within an inch of their lives, trying to create a false impression that that's how they live all the time.
That's right. Mike, do you do that?
Yeah.
So, and to be fair, we like to live in a tidy house most of the time anyway, but it'll just be the extra little 5% we have to do if we find out someone's coming over.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, after the show last night, I got a phone call saying one of Lucy's friends was coming up last minute from Christchurch.
Panic stations.
We got to pick her up from the airport at 9 o'clock.
No.
So,
First of all, I'll stop you there.
Which, by the way, I'm totally fine with.
Yeah, I'm not.
Because they do the same for us down at Christchurch all the time.
Well, they could have given you a bit more notice, surely.
It was an emergency.
Oh,
come on, Jase.
Sorry, man.
Come on, man. And so we had about an hour to sort of tidy the place up to the level of like a showroom. And the stuff that I was asked to do, I did it obviously, but I was just like, is this ridiculous or is this not ridiculous? So first of all, there was a frying pan and 2 chopping boards drying on the drying rack in the kitchen, right?
Yep.
Next to the sink. Do I have to put those away?
100%.
Nah.
Right. Because
100%.
we don't want the guests to know that we used a frying pan and a chopping board, right?
That would be going away. I hate a drip dry.
Right.
Because to me, that means your kitchen is never clean. It's always dirty because you've either got the dishes sitting on one side or the other. To the naked eye, the eye doesn't know whether those dishes are clean or dirty. It's just, I hate that.
You hate that. So the way it works in our house, just so you know, I wash the dishes, drip dry. There's usually 3 things: frying pan and a chopping board.
Yeah.
Overnight, next morning,
put them away. Sure.
So that's fine. Those have to go because we don't want the guests to know that we use a frying pan.
I agree.
Okay, so I'll put a tick next to that one. Jase, you don't care. You live in filth anyway. So the next one is we have a clothes rack.
Yes.
Which is in our little sunroom where you enter. Now, in winter, it takes ages to dry stuff and we don't have a dryer.
Sure.
So we had socks and stuff on there. Nothing major. We had to take that and move
Knickers?
it. Yes. My knickers were on there. We had
Undies?
yes.
But just yours?
Yeah, just mine. We're not allowed to mix, apparently.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Jase, I'm serious. So we had to take that clothes rack and put it in the garage so that people don't know that we dry our clothes.
Yeah.
So that would you do the same?
That would be the same thing that would happen at my house.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Jase? Nah. What about this one here really got my goat?
Deep inside?
Sure.
Grind it up and put it back inside.
Right, yeah, it did.
And you inside your goat there.
I had to take out the rubbish bins, right? We've got a recycling bin and a rubbish bin under the sink, hidden away.
Yeah.
They were half full. I had to take those out and put fresh ones in because we don't want the guests to know that we've got rubbish.
Fresh ones in.
Like fresh paper bags that we used.
Oh, I see.
So it was half full. I had to take it out, put it in the bins out the back, put in fresh ones so that the guests didn't see what rubbish we had used.
Yeah.
Nah.
See, I think
especially if it's hidden away.
I understand what you're saying. I probably wouldn't have it at my house, but I can see the thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Was there any throw cushion action there, Keyzie?
Well, yeah, we've got 6 throw cushions, and you have to put 3 on one corner of the couch, 3 on the other, and you have to karate chop them all in the middle so that they have little ears.
Yeah.
So I had to do that, and I had to fold the throw blanket up and put that in the middle.
Here's the thing, fellas, and I can relate to what you're both saying, to be fair. We've had 3 or 4 people say to us, what I love about your house, and I don't know if it's a compliment or an insult, they say, what I love about your house is it feels like a home.
I describe your house as it feels lived in.
Lived in. Thank you, Mogan. And we've had a few people say that to us because my wife's kind of messy.
My wife? Wow, she's kind of messy. Wow.
And I'm quite tidy.
You didn't even say that off air. You said that on air.
Wow.
But, I'm kind of loose and I'm loosey-goosey.
Oh, you're a
about
shambles.
it. Yeah. Eyes to the front, Keyzie. Jeez. What does the punters out there think? Do you clean your houses to within an inch of their lives if a guest is coming over?
3483 $50 9-day vouchers to give away. She also made me take my dillies out of the sink.
Oh, you're joking.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, no, that's a step too far.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Radio Hodaki.
Penrith have done it!
Would
Brace yourself!
you rather?
Bathurst 1000!
Yes, indeed. And someone's just texted in on 3483 and they've asked, what are the actual prizes here? What do we win if we actually
No, that's a good
succeed?
question.
But someone texted that question in yesterday as
I
well.
know. So I think we need to get it out there, Keyzie.
I think the problem is we're not sort of setting it up for people because they sort of hear, a bit of Bathurst chat, a bit of NRL, but what exactly are the details?
Yes, because they need details.
They need to
Keyzie.
know what the details are.
That's a really good shout, actually.
Yeah.
So you can either win...
Me?
Mogi, the listeners who heard the cue to call and then called on 0800 Hodak, you can either win 4 nights on Mount Panorama watching the Bathurst 1000 with flights and accommodation included, or the Rugby League weekend of your life, the NRL Grand Final, races on the Saturday, a pre-match cruise to the game on the
Slow
Sunday.
down, man. I'm writing this down.
Flights and accommodation included.
Can I just clarify, though, there with the admin there, Keyzie? You're not staying 4 nights on Mount Panorama.
Jase.
The accommodation...
So that's, am I right? That's in a tent.
Oh, it is?
It is in a tent.
Oh, so they're in a tent on Mount Panorama. Is that right?
That's a pretty amazing experience.
You're sleeping
Keyzie.
in the pits.
Oh, okay. That's even better. G'day, Joshua, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, grouse, mate, grouse.
Good on you, mate.
Good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust, Joshua?
Oh, I'm a backbone specialist.
Oh, specialist.
Backbone.
Yeah, backbone. All right, Joshua, what are you going for? NRL Grand Final or Bathurst?
Oh, NRL for sure, thanks.
Yeah,
Good on you, mate. Thought so.
I'll chuck you across to old Pugson in Studio B and he'll look after you.
Awesome. Cheers.
Thanks, mate. Is it Damon, you mad bastard? How's life?
Good, guys. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. What do you do for a crust?
I'm a jeweller.
Oh,
Really?
backbone.
Are you?
Backbone.
Gold and all those kind of things.
Yeah, good.
Good money in jewellery there, Damon?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's been a lifelong career, so...
Good on you, man.
That's awesome.
Are we talking handmade stuff, Damon, or that 3D printed stuff?
Yeah, well, over on our website, dmjewellery.co.nz.
Here we go.
Jeez, that was
Bathurst.
nice work, man.
Handmade jewellery.
Bathurst or NRL, mate?
Definitely Bathurst.
Good
Bloody
on you,
good.
mate.
You're in
Stay
the
on the
draw.
line and Pugson will look after you.
Quick before he plugs another business.
And finally, Chris. How's life, mate?
Really good, thanks, Jase. Oh, sorry, Chris on the phone. Sorry, Chris. Sorry, mate. How are you?
No. Oh, good. Good man. Good first name, Keyzie. I like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Is
That's
it
the way to
is
do
it
it.
just Chris or is it Christopher?
Just Christopher to my mother, but everyone else calls me Chris.
Yeah, nice. What do you do for a backbone? Chris.
Civil engineer.
Oh yeah,
I just use my spine.
Crust.
yeah. Backbone.
No, we all yell crust.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, Chris. Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final?
Oh, it's got to be the NRL.
Of course
Okay.
it does.
Yeah.
Of course it does. Thought you'd say that, man.
All Chris's love the NRL. You're in the draw, Chris. We'll hand you over to Pugson, all right?
Awesome. Thanks, lad.
Thanks, mate.
Actually, speaking of crust, Jace, and I'm not joking, you do have a bit of pie crust just below your... Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Have you not got a would you rather for us, Keyzie?
Well, you've been dissing them, so I've stopped. Do you
Good
want
on you,
one?
Keyzie.
No,
Go
it's
on
too
then.
late.
Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
okay, yeah,
hit
quick.
us with it.
Would you rather only be able to get about using rollerblades or on skis?
Oh, God.
It's a shitter, that one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not
the
even
best.
worthy of
Which
an
one would you
answer.
do, though?
Rollerblades.
Rollerblades, Jace?
Well, my ankles are a bit dodgy. So
In this scenario, you've got the best ankles in the world, brother.
okay, so I've got the best ankles. I go skis.
It's going to ski everywhere. What an idiot.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Foo Fighters there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 4:48. Someone having a real go at us on the old text machine there, Fearless 3483.
It's getting quite personal.
That isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
We might read those out after 5, but people have been sending in insults about us, and if you've got any more about any of us, we've covered all three of us.
Did we ask for that?
No.
Oh, okay.
So we'll read some of those out after 5. Got a bit of a question. I've got to ask for your advice. Not so much you, Keyzie, but you can listen if you want. And chip in.
No, I'm all good.
I find it weird. So I've got, guys, I've got a daughter. Have I told you about that?
Yes.
She's 5 years old. And I find it weird the way other people treat her and treat her when you're around. So I went to a cafe, and this happens a lot, not necessarily going to a cafe, but this thing here I'm about to tell you. And you sit there and you might order a fluffy, for example.
Yes.
Which is just hot milk.
No, it's just the
Froth?
foam.
The
Just the
foam,
foam.
right.
Yeah, no hot milk. That's another issue, Keyzie. Don't get me started.
Right.
And often the wait staff will just bowl up and they'll just say, oh, would you like some chocolate? Or would you like some jelly beans? Or would you like a chocolate fish? Or would you like some marshmallows? But they're not asking me as the parent. They're asking my 5-year-old daughter.
Yes.
And I can tell you the answer's always yes. The
Indeed.
kids never say no to that. But it puts you in an awkward position as a parent, and some people out there will be listening to me thinking, what a sookie lala. But for us, we don't like giving our kid sweet stuff because then she absolutely maxes out and then ends up in a tantrum on the floor when she recovers from the sugar crash.
Sure.
So what we'd prefer is that if wait staff or whoever asked us as the parents and then we made the call.
Sure.
But they ask it directly. What's your vibe on that?
Yes, no, I think if they're going to do that, they should ask the parents first. And quietly and gently.
Thank you. Secretly.
Quite often they don't even ask.
No.
You know what I mean? It'll just be on the fluffy.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it'll be a fluffy with marshmallows all over it, sort of thing. My girls love that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
They loved it.
And it's an amazing thing to watch because you can see the addiction, right?
Yes.
Because you know that sugar is super addictive, but you can see yourself in the kid, except instead of ciggies and beers and whatever else you might be able to think of,
Yes.
it's sugar, man.
Well, and
They love it so much.
The other issue is this, of course, is that if they go to a cafe and they don't get that, they go, "Where's my marshmallow?"
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Now you've got expectations
Yes,
have been set.
I need my marshmallow,
Yeah,
man.
that's right. Yeah, it's so sweet.
Yeah, come on, man.
Absolutely jonesing for the sweet stuff. But yeah,
Yes.
I do find it interesting. But I know there's probably people out there that just think, "Oh, I don't care how much. I don't care what you feed my kid up."
What would often happen with our girls is they go to the grandparents and the grandparents feed them up with sugar. And they just, like a sack full of sugar, and then they get them all hyped up, and then they drop them off again.
Yeah, totally.
That's why, you know how people talk about, I love being a grandparent, because they get back on their kids.
It's disgraceful.
They pump them up with sugar, they get them hyped up, they get them freaking out, and then they drop them back home
My
again.
mother turns up for a holiday, and she comes with a suitcase full of chocolate.
Yeah.
She never. You know what she told me that she used to do when we were kids? If she had chocolate, she would go to the toilet and lock the doors, and she would eat the chocolate in there so that we wouldn't get any.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Aerosmith there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. Plenty going on after 5 o'clock, including a double pass giveaway to one of the greatest rock bands in the world.
That's right.
Yeah.
They're coming to New Zealand. More info on that after 5.
It's bloody exciting, isn't it?
It's huge.
Are we announcing that?
I think we might be
Might be
announcing
breaking
that.
news.
It might be
Yeah.
breaking news.
Yeah, that's
so that's
exciting.
after 5. Apparently, no one knows about it, and we're announcing it for the first
One
time.
of my favourite bands.
Yeah.
When I was growing up.
Oh, still
Awesome, man.
hugely instrumental, and many rock bands today owe their success and their inspiration to this band.
I'd say so.
So that's going to be huge.
Lot of
Also,
instruments.
I've been married for 26 years, fellas, and I had a shocking revelation.
Boo! Oh, sorry.
Shocking revelation over the weekend, which I want to have a little bit of a chat
Chit-chat?
about. And of course, would you rather your chance to get in the draw again?
Yeah,
Eh?
so much coming
That's
up after
true.
5, guys.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope your Thursday's going along very nicely indeed. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Yeah.
Hey. I see the Olympics has already started, fellas.
Yeah,
the
man.
old, the old football
Yeah.
there. Portugal versus Japan. Well, no, not Portugal.
New Zealand.
No, it's not New Zealand. It's some team, but
Australia.
Japan up by 3.
Oh, okay. Against somebody.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
What else do they do? What else is coming up before the actual opening ceremony?
The rugby sevens.
Oh,
is
That's already
underway.
started, yeah.
That started. The New Zealand men are already through to the quarterfinals, Jase.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
It's extraordinary. You were saying, what were you saying today,
What were you saying, Keyzie?
Skateboarding there at the Olympics?
Yep, knuckle bones.
Breakdancing.
Break dancing.
That's right. So skateboarding was at the Tokyo Olympics.
Right.
Breakdancing's at this Olympics because it's
Ridiculous.
massive in Paris. You don't like it?
No, I don't.
Why? What?
I mean, I can break dance, don't get me wrong. I'm wicked at it. But I'm just saying, just doesn't feel like an Olympic kind of sport to me.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just it's people.
pretty old-fashioned.
Back yourself up, man. Come on.
It's
What's the
pretty.
guts?
It's people dancing.
Well, so is
Dancing.
gymnastics.
No, well, that's got other things going on.
Rhythmic
Jeez,
dance.
right
about-
to the front, Mogi.
What about what's that coordinated swimming thing with
Oh,
our pretty
yeah,
synchronised?
That's dancing.
Yeah, that is so good.
Can be. We've got a campaign to bring the men's version of that back because that was good eating.
Viewing.
Oh, viewing.
Yeah, what the men's synchronised swimming.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I tell you what, looking forward to the Olympics and getting into that over the weekend.
Well,
Except
Jase-
for the breakdancing.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Or the skateboarding. And apparently surfing as well. What's that about?
Wait, stop being so old-fashioned, man.
Jeez, man.
What about if they did like a video games Olympics? Like,
That would get so deep inside my goat, I don't know that I could control myself.
What about if they get a rock that weighs about 3 kilos and they have to hold it under their chin and then they push it as far as they can? That's sort of like pretty cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, how good would that
Yeah,
be? Or what
yeah.
about they get it found it right a round disc and you throw that as far as you can, but you
Oh.
don't do that anywhere else in your life?
That'd be so good.
What about if you get some people and they do like a big run up and then they do a hop and then another hop and then they jump into some sand?
That sounds awesome.
Breakdancing.
What if there's like a guy sprinting and then he throws like a stick really far?
That is awesome. So good. Hey. Speaking of which, here's Gorillas.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening.
So good, man.
Yeah,
Love
man.
the Red Hot
You're
Chili
right,
Peppers.
Keyzie?
Yeah, I'm good.
You sure, man?
I'm a bit dopey.
You are. You're sort of like...
Yeah, I know. I'm not as sharp as I usually am.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because my mind is on Beervana, which is happening later on
yeah.
in a month's time down in Wellington there.
Down in Auckland there,
No, I was going to say down in August.
Down in August.
Yeah.
23rd,
24th of August. It is happening again at Sky Sports Stadium. It is presented by Liquorland. If you would like tickets for you and a mate to get down there, get amongst you take your pick of the 300 different beers that will be on offer. Hodaki.co.nz, that includes accommodation as well, tickets to the gig, and of course flights.
And you love it down there, don't you, Keyzie? You just go from stall to stall.
Yeah, that's the general idea of a beer festival. Yeah,
and try them out. It's like your nirvana. It's like your paradise.
Sure is, Jase.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, I had a shocking revelation over the weekend.
Oh, yeah.
As you know, I've been married and happily so for many, many years. Mogi, how many is it?
26 for
Thanks,
you.
man. Thank you. 26 years. And in that time, it's always been my belief that we share the same tastes. And I think my wife feels the same way. And what I mean by that is we like the same things.
Does she like filthy caps as well?
Oh, does she like cheese balls?
Does she
and
like
weird
Halloween
hoodies?
ciggies?
Okay, just settle down. That we have the same tastes in things, like houses and things like that. And recently, as you'll recall, we got our fireplace taken out, so there's a big gaping hole in the corner of our lounge now. And just our lounge in general and our little sun lounge
Oh, because you've got two lounges.
needs a bit of zhuzhing up.
Oh, zhuzh.
You know what I'm saying, Mogi? And so we went, hey, let's
Hey,
go.
can I ask you?
Yes.
Whose idea was that?
The zhuzhing up?
Yeah.
Mine.
Ha ha, you little zhuzher.
And so I suggested to my wife that we
My
go.
wife?
God almighty. I suggested to my wife that we go shopping, and not in your sort of Bunnings and all that sort of crap, because that's just all boring stuff. Antiques and things like that. And she said, yeah, that's a really nice idea. Unfortunately, we don't have the markets like you have in Europe. I watch a lot of antique shows and they have these great old markets where we don't really have that, so you just have to go to sort of pokey antique shops. And I saw some stuff that I really loved. For example, Tiffany lamps. You know what Tiffany lamps are, fellas?
They're like the big, I've seen them, they've got like an overhanging mushroom shape.
Yes.
And it's made with different panes of different colours of glass.
Yeah, which I think is really lovely. And I went into one antique shop and there were four of the bastards there.
what?
And there were four of the bastards there, and I went, wow, these are beautiful. And I said to my wife, what do you think of those? And she said, are you serious?
Wow.
And I went, well, yes, I am serious. What's wrong with those? And she said, I can't believe you like those. They are so ugly.
For the record, I quite like Tiffany lamps.
Yeah, thanks, man.
So do
Thanks.
I.
They're classic.
I'm actually quite relieved to hear that. I talked to my daughter about it. She thought it was the most hysterically funny thing she's ever heard. I like Japanese art, fellas. Particularly nudes.
Yes, nudes.
I love my art. I like my walls to be covered in art. I'm a very big fan of your friend, the photographer.
Richard Thurston.
Richard Thurston.
Yes.
For example, I got and some other New Zealand artists. And I found
Sorry, his name is Dick Thurston.
also like all these beautiful Japanese nudes.
Right.
And she was like, are you serious?
Far out.
And I was like, yeah, man, I'm totally serious. This is my kind of thing.
So, are you trying to figure out who's got the better taste or who's actually got good taste? Are you worried that you have bad taste?
Well, I'm just shocked that she thinks my taste is so terrible. And that I thought we had the same tastes and everything.
Right. Well, should we do something to maybe figure out whether or not you've actually got good taste?
Sure, man. What, in the next break, you mean, Keyzie?
Sure, we can do
Oh,
that.
good idea.
That's a good idea, yeah. Did you feel right at home at the antique store? Well, I just mean like in...
I love them, man. Yeah, I do like antique stores. Yeah.
Well, because a lot of the things in antique stores have got, dust all over them. You've
filthy.
got dandruff all over your shoulders.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The Cult there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 24 minutes past 5 o'clock. We were talking in the previous voice break about how after 26 years of marriage, my wife and I realised that we have very different taste in interior design.
Yes.
And it's amazing to me that it's taking us 26 years to figure that out.
Well, you've probably been tricked and gaslit because the same thing happens to me. I bought some art last week and my wife said, oh, my God, that is going to look so good at your office.
I love that.
So good. So she's complimenting me and at the same time just guiding me out of the house so she doesn't have to look at it.
Mine is, my wife says, you can put that up in your garage.
Yeah.
Your man cave.
Cool.
The best one was my wife sent me a photo of a piece of art. She said, what do you think about that? I said, I hate it. And now it's in our lounge.
Yes.
A huge piece.
Yes, I actually think this is quite an issue, actually, for men and women, the different tastes. Because I've heard that story a lot.
So what we're going to try to do now is figure out whether it's Jase that has bad taste or his wife.
Okay.
You will do that by you designing your dream lounge, all right?
Okay.
Oh, how hot.
Here it is.
Okay, I'll ask you the questions.
Yeah, okay, sure.
First of all, do you want wallpaper or paint, and what colour?
Paint.
Okay.
And I would go bay leaf.
So green.
Yes.
Like your kitchen.
Or Morris wallpaper.
Oh, Morris. I
that flowers?
I like wallpaper.
Okay.
Okay, but I like a bare wall.
We'll lock in bay leaf green.
Yes.
Painted. What kind of flooring? Do you want carpet or do you want like wooden flooring?
I want wooden, shiny floors with lovely Afghan rugs.
For me, I'll have no rugs. The floor will be mirrors.
Right, okay. So, actually, that's my next question. Are you running a rug?
Yes.
I thought so.
I knew it.
Several rugs.
It looks so unnatural.
I know, it does. I'm amazed, actually, you guys haven't cottoned on to that earlier.
Right.
And hey, cap. You wonder why I wear a cap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question. Do the curtains match the rug?
No curtains.
Yes.
Right.
In that case,
Blinds.
yes.
Blinds.
Blinds.
Right, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Fireplace?
Well, no, because we just got that
No,
ripped out.
this is your dream lounge.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So isn't that interesting?
It is.
You ripped it out, you put a heat pump in, but in your dream lounge, you would have a fireplace.
Yes.
That's really sad.
Yeah.
Would you have TV
Yes.
mounted?
Yes.
Yeah, what a treat. Have you got it on a cabinet at the moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you have any artwork?
My walls are covered in art. Nudes.
Right.
Japanese. New Zealand photographers.
Dust.
Dust.
Have you got any of Dick Thurston's stuff?
I'm a big fan of Dick.
Thought so. And you're running a rug. Would you have some furniture like seats and that, couches?
Well, absolutely. 2 couches, dark leather.
Oh, now tell me about that because I always go for an L shape. I need to be able to lie down.
No.
No, you're sitting up on your couch, are you?
Well, no, you can have a long couch, but I wouldn't have an L-shaped couch. I'd have 2 separate couches.
Right.
Right. Would you have any lamps?
Yes, Tiffany lamps in one corner and a Tiffany lamp on another corner.
Well, you don't need 2 couches now because your wife's left you.
Sex swing?
No bedroom.
Right. Okay.
No bedroom.
Yeah. No, it'd be in the bedroom.
Oh.
Right.
I say get rid of the need for a bedroom, put the sex swing in the lounge.
Well, what I could do is put a hook up so that I could use it in the lounge.
Oh, that's a good...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Either or.
Have a couple.
And would you have like a mat?
You gotta be
Because it's
flexible.
quite handy, especially when there's Test cricket on.
Yeah, sure. You got to be flexible with a sex swing.
Totally. So you put all that together and you can envisage what I think is a pretty gross looking lounge.
But it's got Jase written all over it, man.
It does.
So,
And it's nice to know that he is running a rug as well. I've been wondering that for ages.
Are you siding with my wife, Keyzie? Is that what you're saying?
I'm definitely sidling with your wife.
I love the sound of it, Jase.
Thank you, man.
All of it.
To be
And
honest,
I love a wall. The wall's covered in art.
Yes.
yeah.
And I love the fire. I don't know about the blinds. I prefer a very heavy drape.
Okay.
Keep the heat in.
Look, I'm open to that.
Okay, all right. We'll work on that.
Wait,
Should
so
we
you
move
guys,
in together?
Are you guys
Logan?
moving?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Hubby Danger there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show.
Is that a new tune?
Thursday. Yeah, I've never heard it before.
That is a ripper, man.
It's absolute crackers.
You like that one, Keyzie?
It's
Hey.
absolutely crackers.
But wait,
This is breaking news.
geez, you're really slow on the uptake today, Keyzie.
You should just say, just wait.
Guys, we're all on the same team here.
There is breaking news, though.
Yes.
There is.
One of the greatest rock bands in the history of music is coming to Aotearoa. All right, 2 shows, one in Auckland, one in Wellington.
Yeah, man.
Presented by Radio Hodaki, and
What a boon for us, by the way.
huge boon. This is one of the greatest things Hodaki's ever pulled off.
I reckon.
We've pulled off a lot.
Oh, mate, it's a big pull-off.
If you would like tickets to go and see this particular band in either Wellington or Auckland, call now on 0800 Hodaki. We are talking about the one, the only Alien Ant Farm.
Absolutely huge band when I was growing up. I think I was mid-20s when they came out, and I'd somehow managed to get the album, and they had a few. Their first album was great. I love it.
Anthology.
Yeah,
That's
it's
up there
wicked.
with Nevermind for me.
And so the first single they released was Movies, and it just disappeared off the face of the earth, right? Did absolutely nothing, never charted, did nothing. Then they did Smooth Criminal, the cover of Smooth Criminal. Huge smash hit.
Did they cover that? I thought it was...
Absolutely huge smash hit. Then they re-released Movies. Huge hit. Huge smash hit after that. But Smooth Criminal was the one that put them on the map. I remember seeing an interview with the lead singer and him saying, look, we're just going to do this album and then we're going to take a break because we are everywhere at the moment. So we're going to take a break because we don't want people to get sick of us, and then we'll come back later. And that was the last I ever heard of them. But that first album is a ripper. There's a second album called Truant.
Truant. Yeah, that's right.
Truant.
Oh, they've got...
See what they've done there?
See,
They've got
that's
ants.
you see,
They've
that's
got
clever.
ants in all their album covers.
Fantastic.
You like that, Keyzie?
I do like that, and just want to reiterate that for me, they are one of the greatest bands of all
No
time.
question,
Hard
man.
out.
Better
Hard
than,
out.
Better than the Beatles. Beatles probably third.
Stones.
Are second for me. Pearl
Yeah.
Jam probably fourth, maybe fifth.
No, Pearl Jam second for me, but yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Alien
honestly,
Ant Farm.
I would. If you haven't listened to that first album, she's a gem, and a couple of crackers on the second album as well.
Brian, you mad bastard, how's life?
Yeah, not too bad, Woody.
Yeah, good on you. Good on you, mate. You're a fan of the band, obviously.
I am indeed too.
Yeah,
Well, it's the
yeah.
greatest rock band that's ever existed. So.
Well, I think so. I don't think that's overstating it at
no,
all.
I don't think so.
And I see there, Brian, you're in Auckland, so you go to the Auckland gig, yeah?
That's the one, brother.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, those tickets are yours, man.
Oh, you're the top man. Top man.
Look at that.
No worries.
Dude.
Bloody
No
good,
worries.
Brian.
Stay on the line, Brian, and Pugson in Studio B will look after you.
Hey, we've got Mike on the line. Mike, how you going?
Hey, mate, I'm good, thanks.
Oh, that's good, Mike. I see there you're from Paeroa, mate. You up for a journey down to Wellington?
Oh, mate, if I had to, yeah, I'd see them down in Wellington.
Absolutely.
Auckland's closer, but, mate, I'd go to Wellington for them.
Well, we just gave away the Auckland pass, so you're going to have to take the Wellington one. Is that all good, man?
Hey, I'm there all day, mate.
Bloody oath, he's there all day. All right, Mike, you stay on the line. Pugson will hook you up, mate.
Yeah, good.
Cheers, mate.
I'm just trying to think where Pyroa is. That's quite a way.
It's a long way.
That's a long way.
Yeah, this has got trade meat resale written all over it.
Quite possibly, yeah. Quite possibly.
Actually,
But I'll be keen for that, man. I'll take those tickets off you.
Jase, Paeroa.
I know where it is.
No, I know. Antique store heaven.
Oh, yeah.
There is about 15 on the main strip.
Actually, that's true, eh? That's where you find all those good little antique
That's
stores
right.
in small town New Zealand.
But Paeroa is like New Zealand's capital of antique stores.
In fact, I think we stopped there last time we were in that area, and there's about 50 of them.
Well, 15.
Yeah,
On the main
50,
strip.
yeah,
There's
that
like
sounds right.
50 of
We
them.
know
Yeah,
there's
there was. There was
15.
50.
I
yeah,
might say to
yeah.
my wife, let's go to Pyroa this weekend.
Good idea. Get some Tiffany lamps.
Yeah.
Oh,
I told her that you fellas like Tiffany lamps, and she said they're taking the piss. Grow up.
by the way, this is Alien Ant Farm Glow,
Sure.
a.k.a. the best song ever written from the greatest rock band in history.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, the Killers there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon. The time is 5:48.
We've got some people absolutely fizzing here on the text line 3483, all about the times that they've caught up with various members of the band. We've only got time to read one out. I once bumped into the drummer from Alien Ant Farm in a bar toilet when they came to play in Auckland. He showed everyone in the bathroom how he could stick a plastic straw in his urethra. What a night!
That's amazing. That is actually amazing.
That is amazing.
To do that and then go play Glow on stage. Pretty crazy. By the way, hodaki.co.nz for more info on those two concerts that are happening.
That'd be quite, yeah. But anyway, I've got some breaking news.
We do?
This is breaking news.
Is that better, Keyzie? Gave you a bit of it up?
That's right,
Heads
yeah.
up? Yeah,
that made
yeah.
sense, yeah.
It just feels weird to say breaking news and then play breaking news.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
What's the news, Jase?
Well, apparently there's a new show coming out.
There's a show, it's already started. It's on Radio Hodaki, and it features our very own Pugsan.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good, man.
Really good, man.
Great show so far.
Thanks,
really
man.
loving it. From in Studio B
Can
there.
you play Puds' music, please, Keyzie?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What's breaking news, you said?
Oh, yeah,
It was.
We've gone beyond that now.
Pugs, tell us about your new show, man.
Oh, look, it's not really... yes, it's a show. It's just a Sunday morning there with myself, and I like to, obviously being your producer, plug the show as much as I can. So I've called it the Big Show Omnibus.
Oh, actually, there's some imaging here. Do you want to get around this, fellas? It's pretty good.
The Big Show Omnibus.
How good's that?
So I play that at about 6 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. I literally just said to Preps, I was like, hey, listen, I play a lot of best bits of the Big Show on my shift there. Should we get some imaging going? And that's what he came up with, just out the gate.
I love it.
It feels like it's had a lot of work on it. Like someone's really worked really hard on it. Sounds really polished and like someone's just taken ages on it.
It's good, eh?
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
So, man, what's the deal? Do you want us to like feature? Maybe we'll take turns and pop in.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Because it's the Big
Keyzie.
Show Omnibus.
Tell us about the show as it is.
Yeah, well, at the moment, I just pop in there on a Sunday morning, and it's pretty early. And, I every day we do the show, I take a bit from the show that I think deserves to be reheard by the people.
Oh, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable with that.
I'll
Is
tell
that
you-
affecting our podcast numbers?
What?
But also, I'm thinking if you're doing that, it would be good to have one of us from the team come in and just chat about it.
Or even just pick which bit we think was
Yeah,
the best.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
I don't mind doing that. I could be the guy that does that.
Well, yeah, that'd be good actually, Keyzie,
What
because I'm
time do
pretty
you get
busy
here?
at the moment.
Will you get here at 6?
Well, a bit before 6, before it starts.
Well, I'll get here at 6.
I mean...
And then I can stay through till 10. Is it 10?
10's when I finish up. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have you guys pop in every now and then for a chat.
Well,
I mean,
not every now and then.
No,
what? Yeah, it's
when is it? Every Sunday.
show.
Huh? Yeah, Sunday morning.
Well, look,
Why don't you co-host it with Pugsan Keyzie?
Yeah.
And we can come in as well.
It's
Joe.
called the Big Show Omnibus, though. so it's
that's right. So it seems weird not to have the Big Show on it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you're right. You've gone to the trouble of making the name. So why don't we come in? We'll co-host it. Pugs, you can operate in Studio B there. You can do... Yeah.
And you get best bits of our show, and then we'll sort of throw to them and talk about why they were so great.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's pretty much what I'm doing, but I just...
Yeah. Well, I mean, you
That's
can do
great.
that from Studio B, though.
Actually, do we even need Pugs? Because you could probably do everything, because we won't have callers or anything.
Well,
why don't you ever sleep in on the weekend, brother?
Yeah, I mean, you work so hard,
that'd
Pugs.
be-
Keyzie can run it, and Mogi and I will turn up every now
Actually,
and then.
I'm busy on the weekends. Keyzie, why don't you do it?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But hey,
And we'll
guys,
take the weekend off.
I reckon big round of applause for Pugs, though. New
Yeah.
show.
That's exciting
thanks.
stuff, Pugs.
Yeah, no,
It'll
I
be great.
look forward to hearing you guys on it.
God. Have you heard this tune,
Should be
Pugs?
fun, huh?
Actually, someone's calling through. You can nip into...
I'll just pass it off to Studio B, shall I?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
The dudes there.
Dudes.
On the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Thursday afternoon.
Are you all right there, Keyzie, man?
What's going on?
What do you mean? I'm just sitting here quietly.
You were rolling your
You're rolling
eyes
your
at
eyes
me.
around.
It's because the reason I rolled my eyes is not because you said dudes, because that was funny. It's because I knew you'd both be looking at me, waiting for me to go. Yeah, it's good, fellas. It's good stuff. It was great, by the way.
Remember that, man? Hey, Pugson, put that in your omnibus on Sunday, brother.
Yeah, I'll do it. That'll be me doing it. So
Yeah, you might as well do
Cheers,
it, Keyzie.
Keyzie.
Coming up after 6, by the way, another chance for you to possibly get yourself in the draw for either Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final weekend. Listen out for that.
Are we doing that, are we?
Listen out for that cue to call. 0800 Hodaki is the number to call when you hear it.
Also, Mogi came into the office today just spouting about a show he watched last night. So don't miss what's on the TV with Mike Minogue. That's after 6
So
as well.
good,
Yeah,
Backbone.
so good.
Hashtag backbone.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. How's your Thursday night going, all right? That's great stuff. You're
Thanks,
listening
mate.
to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
By the way, at 9 Day, right now,
Yeah.
$4.50 barista-made coffees. So
Is that
good.
Pugson special today?
Nah, not a Pugson special. Oh, no, it is a Pugson
Oh,
special.
good.
Yeah, because it feels like it's about time for one of his.
Yep, it is. So just checking here. If you go to your local Night and Day, all right, it's a barista-made coffee,
Sticky beef.
sticky beef Pugson, a little bowl like a lunch pack. You get a little carton, a little fresh and fruity bottle of yogurt,
Oh, yum.
a pack of Hubba Bubba,
Ooh, hubba bubba.
and
A mix of dollar lollies too.
Dollar Lolly bag mix.
Dollar Lolly.
Dollar lolly bag mix.
That's
Dollar
right.
Lolly bag mix. And 1,000 Megatron Connies.
That's right. And that is $12.99 at Night and Day. Just ask. I use keyword Pugson
He was the one that actually
at checkout.
he was the one that actually came up with Megatron
Yeah, he was. Of course he was. Yeah,
because
yeah,
of his dog roll. But so make sure you get into that.
Absolutely, it's worth doing. $12.99.
Who
Hell of a
doesn't want
bargain. Hey, have you listened to today's version of the podcast outro, the Big Show
Oh my
podcast
God.
outro?
Oh
Have
my
you listened
God.
to that yet?
Today's version.
Yeah.
Today's version of it.
It's
No,
so
it's not
good.
out yet. I think it's out at 7:30 daily.
It is.
But I was in the room when it was recorded, if that's your question.
Yeah, it was a good one because it was Jase talking about being busted by his wife for his latest addiction. Here's a wee clip of it.
Oh, yeah.
I borrowed my wife's car and I had a little Nippy's iced coffee there on the way in, which is my habit.
Right.
And then my wife was driving. She got her car, used her car again today. And then when I went to get in my car, there was a little Nippy's empty carton sitting on my car seat. I was like, passive aggressive much? The f***'s that about, man?
Busted, man. Busted.
And here's the thing, Mogi, about that. This is why I'm so outraged. Her car is an atrocious mess. My car is immaculate. She had the audacity to put that in my car.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
like
I'm
that.
saying?
Does her car reek of darts?
Nah. Well, I did after I borrowed it yesterday. I punched through them.
What? I love your addictions because they're things that are just always a blast from the past. So like, it was cheese balls originally.
Still cheese balls sometimes.
Same here, to be fair.
Yeah.
And now Nippy's iced coffee. How long has that been around?
That's been going on, if I'm being honest, for about 6 months.
You've been keeping that to yourself, have you?
Yeah. I'm a sucker for a Nippy's iced coffee. And I stop even when I don't need petrol to get one on the way into work.
I've never had one.
Bloody great.
They're
Really
pretty
good.
because they're quite an old product, right? They've been around for years.
I assume so, yeah.
Yeah.
In the little carton there.
So good. Hey,
So
but
if Nippies are listening, send me a big wodge, will you?
Oh, yeah, big wodge of nippies.
a wodge of cartons.
A big dollop.
Big dollop of milk.
Keep listening here on the Hodaki Big Show, by the way, if you're interested in going to Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final, because the cue to call for Would You Rather is going to be playing shortly.
Yeah, beautiful. In the meantime, here's Metallica.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. Radio Hodaki.
Penrith have done it.
Would
Brace yourself.
you rather?
Bathurst 1000.
Yes, indeed. Would you rather the NRL Grand Final or Bathurst? Ben, you mad bastard, how's life? Ben?
Ben.
Yeah, not bad. Yourselves, eh?
Yeah, good, thanks, man. Good. What do you do for a crust, Ben?
I'm a debt collector there, fellas.
Oh, backbone.
Jeez, that
Backbone to that.
yeah.
Have you
I
ever
imagine-
had to dish the beats, man?
Yeah.
Good on you. There used to be that fella that you used to deal with. What was that guy's name?
Oh, Keefe.
Keefe. Yeah, do you know
yeah,
Keefe?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
All
Go
right.
way back, don't you worry.
Ben, what are you going with, the NRL or Bathurst?
I'd have to go with the NRL there, fellas.
Okay, mate.
mate.
No, fair enough. I thought you would. I'll chuck you over to Puxon in Studio B, and he'll sort you out, all right, Ben? Good luck.
Yeah, cheers, fellas.
Love you, Ben.
I'd love to know how much in the dollar old Ben charges, actually. So if it's $100 that you collect, how much does Ben get? You know what I'm saying? We might ask him off here.
Tracy, how's life?
Good, thanks, and you?
Pardon?
Good, thanks, and you?
Oh, yeah, good, thank you. Good. Keyzie's been a bit sort of...
What? Hang on, what?
He's been a bit moody today.
Just a bit. He's just not quite there, if you know what I mean,
slow off
Tracy.
the mark.
I mean, we've all had days like it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's Thursday. What do you expect?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tracy, what do you do for a crust?
I'm in car sales as a manager.
Oh, yeah, backbone.
You sell a few lemons in your day?
Oh, no, never.
Yeah, here's a total bit there.
Now, listen, Tracy, what are you running with there? NRL Grand Final or Bathurst?
Oh, NRL it's got to be.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
right.
That was the vibe I was getting. Stay on the line and Puxon and Studio B will look after you, all right?
Cool, thanks a lot.
Good stuff.
you can't say I'm slow when you couldn't hear her say good and you.
She did say it like it was one word, though. I can understand. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, fellas, would you rather not realise that you smell like poo? Or,
Oh, man, this is a good one already.
Yeah. Not realise that you smell like poo, or you can always smell poo, but no one else can.
Not realise.
So you'd rather that everyone else could smell you and you stank, but you couldn't smell it.
Yeah.
Right.
It is a tough one, that one, Keyzie.
That is tough, yeah. What are you... Just because we're on the live radio, I just thought maybe we
I
could...
don't know. I'd probably... It depends how bad the poo is. Yeah, no, I'll go with Jase, actually.
What?
Whatever he said.
Smell like poo.
He said he wants to smell like poo.
Yeah, I want to smell like poo. As opposed to smelling it the whole day. How bad... You know how bad poos get, Keyzie? You do steamers.
Yeah, good work. Imagine smelling Keyzie midnight steamers all day.
But you don't mind that because that's your own.
Yeah,
that's probably the hardest one we've had yet.
Yeah,
What about you, Keyzie?
I'd probably be able to smell poo myself so that I don't stink everywhere I go.
Do you smell your own farts?
That's a good question. If it is
like
your
you're in the-
own poo...
If you're in the bath, do you waft them up towards you?
Sorry, I think Jase is asking a different question, Mike. You're trying to figure out the would you rather question.
Yeah,
He's
I
being
am.
weird.
Yeah.
I'm just segueing off the general premise.
Everybody does.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't do yours, though.
No, I mean, I'm
when
not
we're in the
asking
bath,
that.
if you do that, I just cover my nose up.
Sorry, you guys both take baths?
We burnt in it, man.
Absolutely.
Right.
Crush the old bullos together there.
Ads.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Salmonella Dub there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Let's talk TV, shall we? What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? Yeah, that was pretty good, actually.
That was really
fellas.
good.
That was pretty good.
That was really good. My wife had never seen the movie Heat, directed by Michael Mann, with one of the all-time great casts, Al Pacino, Robert De Niro,
Oh, yes.
Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, John Voight, Natalie Portman. There's more. Unbelievable.
And more.
And more. It is one of the greatest films ever made. Easy top 10. Easy top 10. Just brilliant actors. Really great action sequences. I cannot recommend it highly enough. I think it was on Disney.
It's from the 90s?
90s.
Yeah.
He's making a sequel to it now, Michael Mann, which will sort of ruin the memory of it. And all just classic, magnificent storytelling. And having Pacino and De Niro, every single one of them, every little look, every little turn is just unbelievably great. Notoriously, Michael Mann does around about 80 to 100 takes per shot, which would just be a massive, massive wound, especially when most of his films are boring as hell.
What else has he directed?
That would destroy me.
Yeah, Last of the Mohicans, Black Hat, Yeah, a bunch of stuff, especially in the later years, is just no. Oh, Public Enemies with Johnny Depp, which was turgid.
Right.
I watched on Disney, coincidentally, last night, Mogi, because my daughter was in town. We had to find something kind of,
that you all agreed
that
upon?
we all agreed upon, yeah, that's a way of putting it, Keyzie. And it's really bizarre because my daughter, whenever she's come over the last couple of years and we watch a movie together, it's hilarious because my wife and my daughter and I will be watching it and there's always massive sex scenes.
Yeah.
And it became a running joke with us that every movie we watch together is just these... and one of them was like full-on aggressive male lovemaking.
Oh, good.
So
I mean,
anyway,
it's all good.
We went with a movie called Empire of Light with the incredible Olivia Colman.
Oh, yes.
Now, let me just say this about her. I think she's a really good actor, no question. But I just feel like she's a little bit overhyped. That's just my view.
Sure.
I think she's really good, but
Yeah.
I don't think she's that good.
Right.
As people sort of
Because she
bang
won
on
an
about.
Oscar, right?
Yeah, she has won an Oscar, and she is a very good actress. It's basically a story of a cinema, and she works
Yes.
she works at the cinema, and she's got massive mental health issues. She's on lithium. She
Yeah.
meets a guy who starts working at the cinema and goes off the lithium, and of course it sort of crescendos with a kind of falling apart of the main character because
Right.
she's not taking her medication and everything imploding and exploding and then sort of healing itself again. It's trying to be the feel-good movie of the year. It doesn't succeed.
How many buzzies out of 5?
2.5 buzzies.
Wow.
Heat gets 5 buzzies.
I need to watch Heat because that's a classic.
Yeah,
I've
it
seen
is.
a lot about it, but I've
Yeah.
never seen it. I watched Highway Cops last night.
Oh, yeah.
How
many buzzies out of 5?
2. It's trying to be Dog Squad.
Yeah.
You know?
So many shows are, Keyzie.
Yeah.
They just don't have the narrators for it.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Thursday evening. Hey, Mogi.
Yeah, babe.
You were eating at the start of the show today a really delicious pie. I mean, the pastry looked just top quality. What was that?
It was a little steak and cheese number, that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it was delicious.
Yes.
But I found, and look, how many pieces of steak do you find in a steak and cheese pie?
Yeah, well, that's a good question.
Probably 3, 4, maybe,
Yes.
if you're lucky. And one of them was absolutely terrible. There was a real fatty, gristly bastard in
Oh,
there.
okay.
And then for the rest of the pie, I'm worried
that you're going to get a bit gristly,
that I'm going to
fatty
get
bit.
another bit.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it was delicious.
Sorry, is this Beer and Pie July chat?
I guess it is, Keyzie.
All right, Pie Kings.
Radio Hodaki's Beer and Pie July.
You were also eating a delicious pie today, Keyzie, when I arrived at work, which, to be frank, isn't unusual that you're eating something when I arrive. What was that pie?
That was chicken and vegetable, Jase, and it was delicious. To be honest, I walked in, there was a selection of pies, and I thought if I ate the steak and cheese, Jase will come and complain that there's no good flavours left over, so I left it and had the chicken and vegetable. It was amazing.
I actually... chicken and veg is my favourite flavour.
Yeah.
Well, I can see why. It was delicious.
Yeah, I can. Was it creamy, Keyzie?
It was creamy, Jase.
Yeah. Was there real chicken in it, Keyzie?
Delicious big chunks, and it was like chicken breast.
Well, it was like chicken breast.
It was breast, like diced up.
Right, okay.
And it was
well,
delicious.
it would be really weird to have a whole breast in your pie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
too
saying?
much.
Yeah, absolutely. That would be weird, Jase.
I mean, you could have 2 breasts in your pie and make it a bigger pie.
That's true.
It just depends on the size of the breast.
That's true. That varies too.
Yes.
Doesn't it? I see all sorts of different sized breasts
Sure.
on chickens.
Hey, have you guys texted Pie to 3483 yet and entered the Beer and Pie
No,
July
we're not
draw?
allowed to.
Yeah, we can't, Keyzie.
Oh, yeah,
It
'cause-
turns
yeah.
out, and you, sorry, nobody's told you this,
Right.
but you don't qualify. You're not allowed to because you're an employee of the company, so you can't win.
Yeah.
See, that seems like bollocks.
Yeah.
I feel like I should be able to win and even rig the draw.
But I've had plenty of pies and beersies, though, Keyzie.
Yeah, that's how we win.
Yeah.
By the way, if you do text Pie to 3483, get yourself in the draw there, fill out the form, tell us a flavour of pie you'd like to see be put into production by Dad's Pies, and you could also win $5,000. I'll give you a couple of suggestions just to get us underway here.
Oh, yeah, go on.
How about this one?
Okay.
You ready?
Which
I'm
one's
ready.
that
I'm
one,
ready if
Keyzie?
you are, man. Come on, Keyzie, brother.
Hang on, here it
The wheels
comes.
are falling off.
Here
You
it comes.
You know
Yeah.
what it is, man? He can't stop thinking about those chicken breasts.
Yeah, totally.
Rogan Josh.
Joe Rogan. Hey?
That already exists.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Yeah, great stuff.
Yeah, I reckon.
What a show it's been, fellas.
One of the all-timers, man. Hey, Pugson. Just replay that on the omnibus on Sunday, brother.
Oh, I'll do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
you do
Keyzie.
that, Keyzie.
Yeah.
You have a sleep in, Pugsan, for the omnibus on Sunday, 6 o'clock in the morning.
That's right, 6 o'clock every Sunday. The Big Show Omnibus on Hodaki. Pretty good.
So good, man. What are your plans tonight, Mogi?
I've heard there's this fantastic new show out called Time Bandits on Apple TV, so I'll probably watch that. Brought to you by Jermaine Clement, Taika Waititi, and old Mogi.
Did you three work together on it?
Oh, yeah.
Like a collab? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like three producers.
I actually watched some of it last night, but of the first episode last night, but I'll talk to you about that tomorrow on What's on the Telly with old Mogi there.
So good, man. So good. What are you up to, Keyzie?
Tonight, my wife is home and so am I.
You say that with a tinge of disappointment in your voice or something?
No. It's quite nice because we've actually been busy most nights and we've been missing each other. Like she'd have something on, then I'd have something on the next night, you know.
Oh, so you'll have a bit of a
She's been
cuddle.
avoiding you.
And so tonight we'll just have dinner there and then watch something and then she'll go to bed early, then I'll go online and play PlayStation with Pugsan and
What do you think you'll be having for dinner?
a couple of my other mates. I think I got out sausages for something. I don't know what we're having with them.
No.
Yeah, what do you I think it's a broccoli salad with sausages and quinoa.
Broccoli salad.
Apparently. There's a new thing where you make the salad the hero of the dish. And then the
The
meat,
hero of the dish.
That's right. And then the meat is like the sidekick.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
eh?
neither do I.
We're having homemade fish and chips tonight in the air
You
fryer.
can't call her that, man.
And also, how do you make a fish?
Was one I caught.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Was that the one you caught stealing your car?
What a fish.
What? So that'll be fun.
Sounds yum.
And then I'll learn. I'm filming tomorrow morning early, so I've got a few lines to learn.
What are
I
you
hope
filming?
you get good sleep, man.
Same. I know I won't.
No, you got.
What are the lines?
Yeah, what are you filming?
Jeez, man. Now I'm going to go home and try and convince my wife to buy a Tiffany lamp. I've found a beauty.
I'm shocked that you were shocked that I asked you about the time that you caught a fish stealing your car. That's shocking to me that was shocking to you.
Is it?
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's just get out of here.
All right, we'll see you later.